we are going to find out. Griffith sent me this like about a week or so ago. And it is called the race. I'm so ready to unsubscribe. It's called the racism test. Basically, we're going to find out whether or not I am racist. As you guys know, I have a very good track record on being very accepting. I'm far from racist, and I'd say I am an ally. I'm very much an ally. Time to beat the allegations. What allegations were there to begin with? You know, I have a very clean track record. Okay. Here we go. Marc said LTG and Michael Jordan. I did not say that. That's not real. Oh shit, is Marc racist? We're gonna find out tonight. I need some intense music. This is huge. This is it. Racism in Western countries is mostly a thing in the past. I disagree. I think racism still exists, and unfortunately very real. It is okay to assume that the kitchens in restaurants owned by non-whites are generally dirtier than the kitchens in restaurants owned by whites. That's a disagree. That is a hard disagree. I believe restaurants, color does not mean you are dirtier or not. It is okay to portray non-white characters in TV shows as speaking poor and or heavily accented English. No. I need to think more. White people have a duty to educate themselves on the racist actions of their forebears. Yeah. It is offensive to suggest to non-whites that they look like celebrities who share their ethnicity. It is not offensive, or to non-whites, it is not offensive, because then that would be saying that, like, let's say there's a guy that looks like Peter Griffin, okay? Is it racist for me to say that a guy that looks like Peter Griffin looks like Peter Griffin? Or is it only racist? No, that's not. Or is it only racist if I said that low tier god looked like Michael Jordan from a JPEG that was like 23 by 23? Okay? It's not racist. I don't think it is offensive. And it's not a hard disagree because it can be offensive sometimes. Oh, so all white people look like Peter Griffin? Only in certain circumstances. It's okay to portray minorities in commercials as being bad at English. No. It is okay to ask non-whites if they know a friend, co-worker, or classmate of yours who is of the same... Why would it be wrong to ask them who they... unless you are specifically asking them because they are of the same race. If you're just asking them if they know this person, it can be considered racist. I think it's okay, but it depends on context. Okay? This is where this question is kind of off. I think it's okay. Like, I don't think they're... Like, I should never ask a Mexican if they know this other Mexican guy. Like, just because I don't... There's so much gray. There's so much gray area. Don't all black people know each other? What? Marc thinks right. No, I don't. This is such a bad idea. It is offensive to suggest that all people of the same non-white ethnicity look alike. Yeah, that is offensive. I think saying that all look alike, like, yeah, all of them look alike is wrong. I think that's racism. But to say that like one specific person looked like this person is not racism. You get me? It is offensive to ask non-whites if they can teach you sports. No, that's disagree. This is Mark99. No, or yeah, that's offensive. I don't know how to read. It is legitimate for Western countries to impose stricter immigration restrictions on people from... No, that's racism. That's racism. That's racism. This is going to end badly. No, it's not. Hi, Suzuka. We're finding out if I'm racist. It is okay to assume that people mostly have friends that share their own ethnicity. you can assume it of me because I live in an area where it is primarily Hispanic, so I do not have many friends that are of different ethnicities, right? I basically only have a bunch of Hispanic friends, okay? So why did you pick out? I'm not racist. I'm speaking it like if somebody were to assume that I only have like Hispanic friends or whatever. I basically only have Hispanic friends, okay? So I wouldn't care if somebody assumed that I only had Hispanic friends. I'd be like, yeah. I mean, based on where I live, it's definitely case by case. There's so much gray. So this is a slight disagree. It is offensive to ask non-whites where they are really from. Okay, that really, adding emphasis on that really is kind of harsh. I don't think it is offensive to ask anyone where they are from, right? Like asking a Spanish person, well, from where they are. Yeah, my grandma pulls the "where are you really from" shit. That I don't like that. No, I don't like the really. I think it's fine to ask where somebody is. Yeah, you gotta word it better. Yeah. Like you can ask where somebody is from. You know, like if somebody asks me, what, like how am I Hispanic? I'd be like, I'm Mexican Hispanic. But people could be like, oh, what, like there are some people that are like Hispanic from like Spain or like Venezuela, like other places. I'm using my race card, right? I'm scared to go to say any other thing, any other sort of like shit. I don't think it is offensive. It's gonna be just a slight disagree. Okay? Stop saying "uh-oh" or like screaming my name or "wow." That's not racist. That's not racist. It is okay to make jokes about the food that is served in restaurants owned by non-whites. Lots of garlic in restaurants. Talking in an Asian restaurant. It's a joke, right? That's where it's a little different, right? It's a joke. What are you doing? I don't know how to feel here. I will say, as an Asian, I do occasionally fuck around and make the dog/cat jokes with my friends. See, guys, so we have an Asian approval in the chat. Okay. I'm neutral. Okay, I'm gonna be neutral about that. I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, I hard agree. Joke. Say the joke. I'm neutral about it. I'm not gonna say that's terrible. I'm gonna say it's neutral. It is offensive to tell non-whites that they speak English so well. I think it's a compliment, is it not? You got black approval. Because if somebody told my dad that when somebody tells my dad that he speaks English well, he's happy. What do you mean, Mark? No, that's fine. If somebody tells my dad that he speaks English, he's happy, and he thinks it's badass. How is this bad? How is it offensive? It is offensive to tell... Disagree, yeah. How is that bad, dude? When somebody tells my dad that he speaks English well, he is the happiest little soldier in the world. Okay? So I think this is good. It is okay to assume non-whites live up to their racial stereotypes. Black people are good at sports, Asians are good at math. Disagree. Yeah. That is disagree. I think it should go without saying, but we won't think you're a bad person despite the results of this quiz. I'm gonna get canceled after this. It's gonna be great. I don't really think minorities in the West were historically... What? Never eat soggy waffles. I don't think minorities in the West were historically the target of racist actions. But... all minorities were targets of racist actions, were they not? I don't know what to think or what to do. That's a disagree. This is the right answer, right? It is okay to portray non-whites in Western movies in accordance with racial stereotypes. Some movies can be said to like can utilize it in order to like maybe do like a satire or like some kind of like response to the stereotype in a way to like kind of combat the stereotype somewhat. So this will be a slight disagree. Mark will be mentioned a lot on Low Cost Central after that. That's not real. It's okay to portray non-whites in commercials as acting subserviently. That is a word. That is the word of all time. This is hurting my brain. Prepare to obey. Holy shit. No. It may sometimes be necessary for Western governments to detain or investigate non-whites for actions. No, that's a hard disagree, right? It may sometimes be necessary for Western government. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is it. This is it. This is the moment. This is where we find out whether or not I am racism. Marc is being based as always. No, I'm not. I am 3% less prone to general racism than the average person. I am 25% less prone to socio-historical racism than the average person. I'm 19.93% more prone to perpetual foreigner racism. I'm 3.1% less prone to racism. Am I not racist? He's 33% racist. What does this mean? Am I racist or am I not? What does perpetual foreigner racism mean? Measures attitudes that signal to non-whites that they are incapable of assimilating fully and that they will never be truly Western. That's not real. I don't believe that, guys. Guys, you know me. You know me. You know me. I don't believe that.